Okay, so let's start. And links to the articles will be put down below. Let me know your thoughts as well. The first one is from Daily Mail Online, says Saudi Arabia plans a massive desert side scraper, not skyscraper, sideways. MBS unveils 75-mile long, $1 trillion building. It's called the Mirror Lane. They'll be taller than the Empire State Building and house up to 5 million people. Now, in this article, it says that this will be called the 75. It'll be called the Mirror Lane, and it'll start by 2030. So 6 years from today. And it seems that he wanted it to be greater, MBS, greater than the pyramids of Egypt. Very good. So if somebody wanting to compete with the the pyramids of Egypt, and it'll consist of two 1,600 feet tall buildings that run parallel, and in between will be like rivers, or you can enjoy the shade and all that. And it'll hold 5 million people, and it will take you, like if you drive a car, maybe full speed, 20 minutes to drive from one end to another, provided it's a straight, flat road. Okay. So what do I think about this? Now, I'm not going to read the entire article, obviously, to you. You can read it. But I'll tell you why this is not going to happen. Okay. Number one is, first things first, what is Saudi Arabia known for? Saudi Arabia is known for oil, okay? A lot of petrol, oil products. It's known for Muslims, Islam, okay? And, it's known for its exceptional human rights record. Okay, apart from that, if you think about it, what is Saudi Arabia known for now? MBS, Jamal Khashoggi's murder, MBS trying to make changes, bringing all, WWE, Americans, singers, celebrities, and rave parties, and okay. So you can say that, yeah, he's trying to show that we are modern. However, that's where it stops. If you ask yourself, what is a business or brand success Saudi Arabia has? I don't think off your head you can think of any unless you Google search and really dig deep, and there's nothing. If you check off building marvel, anything that they have built, I would say the only achievement I can think of off my head is Mecca, Medina. They have upgraded it. They are managing millions of pilgrims who are coming there. And maybe the 5-star hotel which was built to oversee Mecca, Medina. Okay. Apart from that, you'll only see nothing but comedic and embarrassing failures. To name a few, you remember the 1 mile high tower they wanted to compete against Burj Khalifa? What happened to that? Just Google search. What happened to that? It's deserted. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Remember Saudi Aramco IPO? $2 trillion, bigger than Google, bigger than all the biggest companies in the world. 2 trillion, and it was going to create havoc in the market. What happened to it? No noise. Okay. Remember the super fast train that he was going to build with Richard Branson? He took photographs and all. What happened to that? Nothing. Okay. Then remember the, I think, 3 trillion modern city, futuristic city that was going to have AI, artificial intelligence, and everything is going to be modern and so futuristic that, you should, it even eclipses science fiction movies. What happened to that? They were saying so many investors and so. Okay, that also gone. Then they said Saudi is opening up to attract investors, and that didn't happen. So then they got into a scuffle with ego issue with the UAE, and they said, oh, if you have to do trading here or you have to do business tax free and easy, you have to have a base here. Nothing happened there also. So now, with all this halagula, all these big announcements, what has he actually delivered? The only thing I can think he did successfully was round up all the rich guys, put them in the Ritz-Carlton, and demand either they comply or everything will be taken away from them. Apart from that, MBS has done nothing. Yes, the only achievement which he can be proud of is, Joe Biden came down to Saudi. Yeah, and that was a big thing. Why? Only because of Russia, the problem. In fact, have you paid attention to this? The most powerful man of the so-called most powerful country came down to Saudi. When Donald Trump came down, the Sheikh went to meet Donald Trump at the airport. In fact, forget that. Even when Qatar Emir came down, Saudi Crown Prince went to personally meet him. But when Joe Biden came down, have you noticed MBS did not come to meet him at the airport? He sent one guy who was in charge of Mecca, Medina, some minister. He sent him. And he didn't give him the same warmth and, like amazing importance, like how we give Donald Trump, big gold chain and hug and this and that. Fist bump. Yeah, you can obviously say because, Donald Trump is Republican and he supported MBS. In fact, after he won his election, that was the first country he visited. All the heads of USA have visited UK or Canada first. Donald Trump was the first guy to visit Saudi first, which is a big thing, talking point. When Joe Biden promised to take office, he said, he called MBS names and he said he'll be made to pay for Jamal Khashoggi's this thing, and they will take off their dependence from fossil fuels and all that bull and crap. And now, like a shameless whore, he, with his tail between his legs, he went back to MBS. Shame. It shows you're not a superpower, man. You have to, the sad way to put it is you're like a dog wagging your tail. Whoever throws you the biggest chopstick or the, steak, you'll wag your tail for them. US, like shamelessly, had to go and beg Saudi. And Saudi put them in their place. Okay. So that is the only achievement. And why? They made US come down to its knees. Why? Because after Biden came, US withdrew all their troops and support. And then the Yemeni Houthis got stronger and they started attacking, Saudi Aramco, all the key areas. So Saudi is pissed. So that much I'll give Saudi. But now, Saudi once again, from its 2 trillion Aramco big hi-fi, he said, okay, we will do this long building. So the first point I gave you is, what is their track record in building something spectacular? Nothing. Apart from Mecca, Medina, only that area. Okay, that is number one. So they don't have a track record. Second one is the bloody heat of Saudi. It's so bloody hot. It's a bloody desert. There is no infrastructure, nothing in place. You think they are going to manage to build a 75-mile long or kilometer long with sewage, with the water, with electricity, everything flawlessly when they have no experience in doing that? They don't have any experience in a mega structure. On top of that, the heat, I told you, and the desert and the logistics to get all this. Okay. Then 5 million, who's going to stay there? Seriously, you're in the middle of bloody nowhere. Who's going to stay there? Then, forget all that. What did he announce in that press release? It's going to be glass. Here, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a construction guy, but when you have a mirror that reflects heat and light, what happens? Do you think it's sustainable? Seriously, think your building reflects light. Don't you think it's going to be Too much? Don't you think it's going to be bloody hot? Don't you think it's going to heat up other places? Simple. Have they done it ever? No. Has anywhere in the world this been done? No. And that also in a desert? No. In fact, Burj Khalifa is okay, at least going up to the sky, and UAE has experience in tall buildings. Okay, but it's not been easy. Why did they build only Burj Khalifa? Why didn't they go with other towers? This is not practical, man. Okay, now the main thing that comes down to, why is he doing this? If he knows it's not practical and everyone knows it's not practical, why? The answer is simple, man. Social media publicity. You make a big announcement. You don't have to follow up with that. Nobody is going to hold you accountable. Just announce. Everyone will be chill pill. If you do it, yeah, at least you attempted. But will they complete it? I can challenge you, they'll never do it. They'll never complete it. They might just namesake start something and stop it. Publicity they got worth of billions of dollars. Free publicity. Hype they created. But in the end, just like Dubai and UAE, big projects they announce. Where have they executed? You remember the Palm Island 1, 2, 3. You remember the world. Remember the big super tall towers. Where? Revolving towers and this tower and that tower. Bullshit, man. It's the end of the day. All gas. No shit. Yeah. All fart and no shit. Anyway. Yeah, you can keep announcing projects. You'll not deliver. End of the day, you'll be a laughing stock. But for whatever it's worth, nice graphics and nice hype, you can remember this video. This is all going to be bullshit. Nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. They just don't have the experience. They don't have the cloud to do it. It's not a feasible project. Nobody is going to, even if they build even one building, hardly anyone is going to stay there. And in the end, they'll just have this concept drawing, which is never going to be a reality. All they did this was for nice free publicity. Newspapers got to put a story, and I got to make a video. That's about it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Okay, do you agree, disagree? And yeah, one final thing before I conclude. Who would like to go live in an Islamic country where it's so strict that they can chop, cut, hack, all this under the monarch who literally, he calls the shots, man? Who? Tell me. Would you? Anyway, this is what I wanted to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. You guys take care.